When they come off the track here in the heat race, they will draw again for their position in the feature. This is normally done on the first night. From here on out, it'll be cited by points where they start in the heat race. After the heat race, your finishing will get you into the feature. 8 laps to distance, we got a green light. It's time to start out 2020. We're happy you're along with us. Out of corner 4, Happy gives them the green, we're racing. The 69M Mark Posnicker is going to lead them into 3 and 4. The 3D Jacob Dobiash right behind. Posnicker down the backstretch. Then it's the 3D of Dobiash. 83 of Zimmerman. The 7SK Mark Krieger looking to the bottom side. Your battle is for 3 and 4. Krieger slide job in front of the bumper. At the line, Krieger gets him up to 3rd. Your battle now up front. The 3D Jacob Dobiash pulls up door to door with the 69M of Mark Posnicker. Door to door into 3 and 4. Dobiash slides in front. Your new leader coming out of corner 4 is the 3D Jacob Dobiash. Then it's the 69M of Mark Posnicker. The 7SK Mark Krieger. 77 Chad Cole up to 4th. And the 83 of Zimmerman. Shotgun on the field. Another lap down the 3D, Jacob Dobiash up front. Your battle now. The 7SK has caught to the rear bumper of the 69M of Mark Posnicker. Chad Cole now trying to stick his nose under the 7SK. He wants into the fun. The 3D trying to put distance between him and the rest of the pack as we come out of corner 4. Posnicker holding on to 2nd, lifting that left front as we come down the front stretch. Dobiash, Posnicker, Krieger, and Cole. Posnicker now pulls back underneath the 3D, challenging Dobiash for the lead. Door to door out of corner 4, slide job from the Posnicker machine. Your new leader, the 69M Mark Posnicker. The 7SK. Now, oh, hang on, the 3D's going to go around. He's going to collect the 7SK. That's going to bring out the caution. The 3D Jacob Dobiash got just a little loose. Got into some of the marbles coming through 1 and 2, spun it around. Should be pretty minor damage, just got into the bumpers a little bit. All right, the 7SK Mark Krieger pulls back up in his 2nd spot. The 3D will go to the rear. So your lineup will be the 69M Mark Posnicker, the 7SK Mark Krieger, 77 Chad Cole, 83Z Alan Zimmerman, and 3D Jacob Dobiash. 4 laps left in this one. The 69 of Mark Posnicker trying to hold back the 7SK of Mark Krieger. Posnicker's into 3 and 4. Hugging that bottom side, trying to protect. Chad Cole now going to get up underneath the 7SK, challenging for that 2nd spot. Dobiash gets around the Zimmerman machine. He is up to 4th. Your battle up front. Krieger, Posnicker, side by side down the backstretch. Krieger's got to check up to make way for the corner. Posnicker holds on the outside. Powers around the top side as we got 2 laps to go in this one. Posnicker holding on to that front line. Then it's a 7SK of Krieger, Chad Cole, Dobiash, Zimmerman. Posnicker's going to get loose. He's going to take the scenic route through 3 and 4. The white flag's going to come out. That's going to open the door for the 7SK and the 77 of Cole. Krieger, Cole took advantage. The 7SK. Can he hold back the 77 of Chad Cole? We're coming to the checkered flags. Out of corner 4. There's your winner. In 5th place is going to be the 83Z of Alan Zimmerman. In 4th place, the 3D of Jacob Dobiash. In 3rd place, the 69M of Mark Posnicker. In 2nd place, the 77 of Chad Cole. And winning it out of Stuart, Nebraska, the 7SK of Mark Krieger. On the point in the red, white, and blue, that is the 33 KC of Casey Kaup. Outside of him in that bright yellow car, that's the 6I of Toby Ives. In the 51C, that is Christopher Obrig. Outside of him, the 22X, Dustin the Action Jackson. And shotgun on the field, not liking the view, the 42M of Grant Milner. 8 laps to distance. We're racing hobbies. The 33, Casey Kalp into 1 and 2. The 6 of Ives is going to look underneath. Oh, caution is out. Caution is out. We have debris. Debris in corner 1. Looks like the 42M Grant Milner just lost the drive shaft. U-joint sheared off. It is gone. So unfortunately, looks like we'll probably have to call upon Myers Repair. The 42M gonna need assistance off the track. All right, we're gonna re-rack, get repositioned. The 42M Grant Milner, unfortunately, drive shaft left the rest of the car. He took a slow trip back to the trailer. So we go back to green. We did not complete a lap, so it's still side by side. The 33 Casey Kalp. Outside of him, the 6i Toby Ives. Green flag, we're racing. Casey Kalp's going to lead him into 1 and 2. Jackson underneath the 6i of Ives. That's your battle for second and third. And then the 51C of Oberg. Jackson's up to the rear bumper of the 33. Casey gives him a little bump, says, hey, I'm here. Your red, white, and blue 33 machine. Gonna lead lap 1. Back into 1 and 2 we go. Casey Kalp gonna lead him down the backstretch with Jackson in tow. The 22X, Dustin Jackson, trying to find a way around. Kalp is protecting that bottom line. Looks like that may be the preferred tonight. Jackson now switches up to the high side, tries to get a run coming down the backstretch. Not enough as we get into 3 and 4. Jackson once again sets up, trying to power through. A good lap from the 33 keeps him back, but again, Jackson right to that rear bumper. Hayes going to give him a little bump. Tries to do the bump and run, but Casey holds on. In third place is a 6i, and then the 51C of Oberg. Down the backstretch they come. Your battle up front for your lead. The 33 Casey Kalp still holding back that Jackson machine. Dustin Jackson looks underneath. Not enough room as they go back through 1 and 2. Casey Kalp down the backstretch takes the middle lane. Jackson right there with him. He's going to be in the 3 and 4. Jackson feathering that throttle, trying to get good traction. Pulls up underneath. That might have been the run he needed. Door to door, we go into 1 and 2. Jackson's going to push Casey up the track. Casey's got to give up that bottom line. Jackson holding on to the bottom. Casey now to the outside, trying to hold on. Puts more power going into 3 and 4, trying to get it back. Jackson's going to slide up underneath as we go 2 to go. At the line, your new leader, the 22X, Dustin Jackson. Jackson once again puts pressure. That's going to put the 33 out the end. He run out of room. The caution is going to come out. Oh, this one is not over yet. .33 Casey Kalp running out of real estate to the outside of the 22X. No contact made between the cars. Therefore, the 22X retaining his spot in front. The green light is a flashing. All we need is a green flag as we come out of corner 4. Dustin Jackson. Green flag. Heat race, hobby stocks. Jackson's going to lead him into 1 and 2. Then it's a 6i of Toby Ives, 51C of Oberg, and the 33 KC of Casey Kalp. Jackson gets in to 3 and 4, pulls out away from the 6i of Ives. He's going to look at 2 laps to go. Jackson's in to 3 and 4. Pulling out away. Casey Kalp up to second now. White flag is out. Jackson has a big straightaway lead on the 33 machine. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. Jackson down the backstretch. Out of corner 4. Winner. In fifth place will be the 42M of Grant Milner, who we lost at the start. In fourth place will be the 6I of Toby Ives. Third place to the 51C of Christopher Oberg. Second place to the 33KC of Casey Kaup. And winning it from O'Neill, Nebraska, the 22X, Dustin Jackson. Race fans, it is time for some features. Your Subway of Atkinson IMCA stock cars are up first. On point, the 7SK of Mark Krieger. On his door handle, the 77 of Chad Cole. Your second row, the 69M of Mark Posnicker. Outside of him, the 3D Jacob Dobiosh. And shotgun on the field, the 83Z of Alan Zimmerman. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's time for the money rounds. IMCA stock cars. 12 laps is the distance. Race fans, they are side by side, number to number, bumper to bumper. IMCA stock cars out of corner 4. Let's go racing! In the 1 and 2, the 77 Chad Cole is going to be the outside. Underneath him is the 7SK of Mark Krieger. Krieger's going to pull up underneath, go down the backstretch. He wants to lead into 3 and 4. Chad Cole says, that's okay. I'll do it for you. Out of corner 4, door to door at the line. Your leader by a bumper is the 77 of Chad Cole. Then it's the 7SK Mark Krieger. 3D Jacob Dobiosh in third. Hang on, gets loose side by side. The 69 Mark Posnicker pulls underneath the 3D, 3 and 4. Up front, slide job from the 7SK. Your leader is Mark Krieger at the line. Second place is the 77 of Chad Cole. Back in the 1 and 2 they go. Your leaders, nose to tail, 3 and 4. Dobiosh, Posnicker, nose to tail. The battle up front. Krieger out of 4. Hangs on to another one, but Chad Cole's right there with him. Then it's a 3D of Dobiosh, 69 of Posnicker, and the 83Z of Zimmerman. Up front, the 7SK. Mark Krieger trying to hold back the 77 of Chad Cole as we get into 3 and 4 out of 4. This time by the 77 Chad Cole. Gets underneath. He's going to lead that lap. Chad Cole to the bottom side. Krieger got a little loose, lost some ground. Opened the door for the 77 machine. He is your leader coming out of 4. At the line, the 77 Chad Cole, then it's the 7SK Mark Krieger. 3D Jacob Dobiosh, 69 Mark Posnicker, 83Z of Alan Zimmerman. Your action back into 3 and 4, the 77 Chad Cole. Gonna put another lap under his belt. Putting some distance between him and the 7SK machine. The 3D Jacob Dobiosh. Hanging on to third, fairly comfortable. Then it's the 69 of Mark Posnicker. The field starting to spread out as we get close to halfway in this one. The 77, Chad Cole out in front, then the 7SK of Mark Krieger. 3D Jacob Dobiosh has some company from the 69 of Mark Posnicker. Posnicker floating that left front down this front stretch. Posnicker once again lifting that front end, going down the back stretch. He's going to power his way into third in front of the 3D of Jacob Dobiosh. Posnicker now up to third. He's got a long way to try to catch up to that second place. Your battle up front, the 77 Chad Cole, the 7SK of Mark Krieger. Chad Cole out in front fairly comfortably as of now. Your main battle is for 3 and 4. Posnicker and Dobiosh. Posnicker holding on to third place in front of the 3D machine. At the line, the 77 Chad Cole still out in front. Then it's the 7SK of Mark Krieger. 69 Mark Posnicker battling the 3D Jacob Dobiosh. And then the 83 of Zimmerman. Out of corner 4, the white flag one more time. The 77 of Chad Cole trying to hold back the 7SK of Krieger. Krieger makes some ground up going through 1 and 2. I don't know if there's enough time because the 77 is going to come out of 4. He sees checkers. He's taking them home. Your battle for 3 and 4. Dobiosh pushes Posnicker up high. Slides underneath. Dobiosh is going to take third away from the 69M machine, and rounding out the field, the 83Z. In fifth place, the 83Z of Alan Zimmerman. Fourth place will be the 69M of Mark Posnecker. Third place to the 3D, Jacob Dobiosh. Second place to the 7SK of Mark Krieger. And winning it out of Stuart, Nebraska, the 7777, Chad Cole. Yeah, unfortunately, the 42M Grant Milner not making it to the staging area tonight. Too much mechanical failure on that machine, unfortunately. 12 laps is the distance. That'll leave us with 4 here in your Coles Camper Sales IMCA Hobby Stocks. Let's race them. The 33, Casey Kaut. Gonna lead him out. Goes to the route side, goes the 51C of Chris Oberg. Oberg's going to lead him down the back strips at 22X. Dustin Jackson trying to the old outside of the 33 KC. Casey Kaup, not enough room that time. Lap 1's going to go to the 51C of Oberg. The 33 Casey Kaup in second. Then the 22X of Jackson, the 6I of Ives. Jackson all over the red, white, and blue machine of Casey Kaup looking for second. Oberg out of corner number 4, going to lead another one. Your battle is for second and third. Casey Kaup trying to hold back Dustin Jackson in that 22X machine. Jackson's going to look underneath. Gets a good run coming out of 2. Trying to pull up door to door underneath Kaup. Kaup shuts the door going to 3 and 4. Jackson had to check up. At the line, your 51C of Oberg. Then it's the 33 Casey Kaup. 22X Jackson, the 6I of Ives. Casey Kaup gets a little high going through 1 and 2. Trading a little paint going down the backstretch. Casey's trying to hold him down. Jackson's not letting up. He puts a little extra dent in that door and says, back off, let's go. The 51C. Chris Oberg has company now because Jackson's a-coming. Jackson's underneath. Jackson's underneath the 51C of Oberg. Dustin Jackson, the 22X, slides underneath. At the line, your new leader, the 22X, Dustin Jackson. Casey Kaup now gets underneath the 51C. He's looking for second place. Oberg lets him know he didn't appreciate that move, but falls into third place. Casey Kaup up into second. He's looking for Jackson. Jackson got by him on that corner. Casey Kaup trying to reel in. Off the track between 3 and 4 went the 6I of Ives. Caution is out, 6I. Toby Ives getting loose between 3 and 4. Everything's fine, just had to do a little extra roundabout, brings it back on track, brings the caution out. We'll go back to racing. That brings everybody back into the picture. Jackson's got a whole rear bumper full. Is the distance. The 22X Dustin Jackson up front, then the 51C of Christopher Oberg. 33 Casey Kaup, the 6I of Toby Ives. Jackson's going to lead him nose to tail out of corner 4. He wants a green flag. He got one. Let's finish it. 22X Dustin Jackson into 1 and 2. Rear bumper full of the 51C of Oberg. Then the 33 KC of Casey Kaup. And the 6I of Ives with the caution. Jackson protecting that bottom side from the 51C as we come out of corner 4. Another lap through the 22X of Jackson. In second place, the 51C of Christopher Oberg. Third place to Casey Kaup, and then it's a 6I of Toby Ives. Jackson pulling out with a good lead now in front of the rest of the pack. Your main battle is for second and third. Oberg and Kaup. (22X) Dustin Jackson out in front. Your battle for second, third. Casey Kaup to the bottom side. Gonna pull up in front of the Oberg going into 3 and 4. Oberg sets up for the crossover. Can't make it stick. He's gonna have to fall in line. Oberg is back to third. Casey Kaup's got a lot of ground to make up if he's gonna try to get up to that 22X machine. He's putting distance between him and the 51C machine as of now, but he's only got 4 laps to do it. Dustin Jackson's gonna put another one under his belt. He's trying to pull away from them all. Casey Kaup trying to reel it in, but running out of time. Then it's the 51C of Christopher Oberg and the 6I of Ives. Out of corner 4, Jackson's going to look at 2 laps to go in this one. The 33KC, Casey Kaup in second. 51C, Christopher Oberg, and then the 6I of Ives. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. The white flag is out one more time around the raceway. Jackson's into the backstretch. No way Casey can catch him now. He's going to come out of 4. Look at double checkers and take him home. In 5th place will be the 42M of Grant Milner. 4th place will be the 6I of Toby Ives. 3rd place to the 51C of Christopher Oberg. 2nd place to the 33KC of Casey Kaup. And winning it from O'Neill, Nebraska, the 22X, Dustin Jackson.